Evening all. After this long week, to get into some more Astroneer. I don't know if this stream will be the full length. It probably will, an hour. Definitely won't be longer, since I'm a bit under the weather this week. Hmm. I think my mic's working and stuff. Didn't do that glitch again. Anyways, let's because I cannot remember what the resources I needed were. Let's go check. See, what I need are 200 compound, 30 glass, and 10 titanium alloy. I was working on them, but those take a while. Hold on, writing it down. The glass was almost done. And hey, Scarox, welcome. And welcome to the stream. Ah, we got an ad going. Obviously, I don't see ads as the streamer. Let's see, how's this doing? 124. All right, I need to get more soil for that. Where's the drill now? Let's see. What restarted the ad? Oh, sometimes they play the same ad back to back. Alright, I need a bunch of ammonium for that. You're generating quartz. Let's let that finish so I can take these over to there real quick. I can't tell you. That doesn't sound like it's supposed to function like that. I have a ceramic one? I do not. It won't be enough glass. If I keep going. Where did I put the drill? And, you know... That's not where I put it. Where did I leave it? Yeah, Twitch can be annoying at times. They seem to make a lot more problems than they do fix them. Where did the drill? There it is. And you get a ton of ammonium for the... Unless you joined the second I started the stream, I think I might be slightly exaggerating, but still, I wouldn't put it past them. I can't do anything about that. I don't have any control on the ad process. I have turned down the settings to have the minimum number of ads that I can, as well as turned off, well, told it to turn off the start stream play, but every time I turn that off, it doesn't work. Are you using an app? Maybe, maybe it's the app version you're watching? Couldn't tell you. I really don't know what's wrong with Twitch most of the time. It's fine when I'm streaming from it, but I will say, when I'm watching as well, it's just a living nightmare. I have tried to turn off the ad settings. I have turned all the settings to what it should be, so it should have no ads, or minimum at least. And yet, every time I hear from people, it's still playing ads. So they decide I don't have the right to decide any settings on my stream, I guess. Yeah. Oh, what could I... For a second I thought it glitched, but no, it's just I dug the terrain weirdly. Yeah, but I can't really do anything about that anymore. It is against terms of services, yes. I think I just leave it as output. Even this overfills, it doesn't waste the extra resources. Except I need to get more. I need to fill this one. This is for the ammonium. The other one's got the compound going. I am destroying this mountain, but not even well. Alright, I haven't updated my stream schedule yet. I'll do that later tonight. But yeah, I'll probably move like I said, to the Saturday nights instead of Sunday mornings for the stream time, because, but it'll still be 2 hours, if not maybe more. I actually probably could stream longer on Saturday evenings than I can on Sunday mornings. And I rarely have plans to go out Saturday night. Not that I can't. I get invited to go out, I just don't want to. Who wants to go out and do stuff? That requires time, energy, and money. But I have none of those three things. I work full time, so no time. I work full time, so no energy. And bills take the money away. As I budget, I can handle, I can manage hobbies and stuff like that, and I don't really worry about food. Rent's a thing. I cut it close. I really should budget more and stop eating so much fast food. Then I'd probably have a little bit more money to save. But thanks to that, I don't really go out. Given the location I work is probably close to... No, it is within 10 minutes of like the biggest mall. Or outdoor mall area with plenty of things to do. For the most part. No, I don't know anyone who wants to go to it with me, so... Like, there's an escape room at the local area, and I don't have... No one I know wants to go in the escape room. I was like, alright. We'll stick to escape room games. Nope. But yeah, I will admit, I'm not a very, like... I've never been the type to go out and do stuff. I have friends, I can socialize fine. I just don't have the desire to be outside much. Socialize stuff and do stuff in public. And then I'll move it later. See, this has got to go for a while. Never mind. Turn that off for a bit. So I go put it there and have it. Can hydrogen even go inside any storage unit? I don't think so. You can go on one of these. Medium storage silo. Nope. Just do titanium. Do I have that right now, or do I feel make some? Oh, that was an oversight in design-wise. What'll happen when it finishes? I'm not done reorganizing the base anyways. But this is, unlike those, which can only take one item, I can't just put a single item on it. Yeah, I can't put that in this. I can put that here, though. So for something like this, I'd have to get an arm going. Basically just a hydrazine. Is it because... Why did you stop? Because I didn't hit go yet. Do I have a spare built functioning arm that I can take for this purpose? Or if I can make one, or steal one from somewhere. I want to see that from there. That's just too good of automation. I can remove the arm from this if I set up right, but I don't want to break any of the automation stuff just to fix it later. Does usually not have a spare one anywhere? You don't, so I'll make one. At this point, they're not really expensive, I suppose. Here's the graphite, so you need to go grab some aluminum. I got a medium platform here, so I'm good. Annoying thing is I have to place a graphene in it to get it to work correctly. They'll get more soil using this so that that doesn't run out. Speaking of... There's the compound. The glass is just about done. The only thing left is the titanium alloy. Which, you know, it was obvious it was going to be the annoying one. I mean, the outside is good for you. Sunlight's good for your health. Yeah, I have a friend relatively near me, then I have some friends that are far. But we don't really have much time to hang out. Oh, with the whole working the whole time, full time thing. That's about to run out. How are you doing? You are completely out. Now what you got? Nice. 24 small. Actually, when that's full, it's perfect. Because I need 20. Just use this to swap out for the sake of the ammonium. Don't think I should check the graphene. Graphite. Amongst other things. I'll worry about that if I'm done with this, I suppose. I could research the large soil storage, but there's no way I'd be able to put that on the back of this thing and just drive around. Is there a large rover thing I can attach to the back that has been found? Yep. At this rate, I will easily complete the task of getting the museum built before the end of the stream. Which, I'm glad, I want to get something done. I'll normally have to consider extending the stream beyond the normal time, at least to some degree, especially on a Friday night. I don't know if you heard, because I said at the start of the stream, but I have been sick all week. I am an abnormal amount of tired. However, I still went to work today, and had a really busy day. I work in community health, or county health, whatever word you want to use for it. Getting sick is just a common part of my life. People bring a lot of health issues regularly. I'm glad to hear that. I enjoy streaming. I'm just and not like I had a bad day. I just had an exhausting day. Yeah, glad you didn't have a bad day either. Let's see, what do I need for titanium alloy again? Titanium, graphene, and nitrogen. I think I don't know if I have enough of his titanium. Do I have 10 of that? I have 6. Titanite. Let's get some of that going. Oh, one thing pulls should be plenty. Apparently there's museum rewards. I read the updates info for Astroneer and they noticed that no, they changed the final reward for it. If this goes, I'll swap them out. That'll take a bit still because it requires so many of them. Get everything else done. I could go and try and farm some ammonium, but the problem is it's rare. I know there's some over here though. Oh, is that clay? I'm going to close this pit off. Eventually I'm going to start streaming another game again. I don't know why I just went to only Astroneer, but I've been enjoying it. It's chill. That's weird, I haven't been playing roguelites lately. That's normally my main thing. I mean, I have a bunch of games in backlog, so it's not really surprising I played different games. But yeah, I don't have a new roguelike, so I can go back to the ones I haven't 100%ed, but I don't really care about 100%ing a roguelike as much as you just care about having fun with them. Yeah, it's ammonium. Then again, we are coming up onto the season of Halloween. We gotta play a horror game again. I don't have many of those. Honestly, Prey was the only game that I have that really fit. Wow. It really fits that. At this point, if I went back and played that again, it would not be a horror game. And yes, it's still a horror game, but after you've played through the game and eventually gotten to the point where you're just not worried about the cosmic horrors, and you know that you can get OP, there's no way you're not playing through the game run and gun style. Which sounds like fun. I don't know what I'd play. I don't have any idea what I just did to this. Whatever. I don't actually need to close off the pit. Alright, to enable the export of that. Then, good. We have plenty of graphite, so it's just a matter of getting this set up to the point of graphene. Or, not graphene, to the amount we need. We only need 20, so it can be... Once it's full, I'll take 4 off our ship. Let's not go straight into a pit. Again. Bye, tree. Maybe let's play something fitting to the Halloween season, something costume themed in some way. I don't know, I have too many games in my backlog, but like I said, I don't have many horror games. Most horror games are first person, and I just like Prey, and they give me motion sickness. Prey is a good game though, so I had to. Though I did play it in probably the most cowardly way by sneaking around every corner nonstop and collecting every resource. I think I have a good game for Halloween time, but it's a RPG, so it'd be a bit too slow. Yeah, well, it's going. Well, it depends. Do you want something with a creepy atmosphere or a jump scare? The jump scares are boring, but a creepy atmosphere is great. Also, less if I want to be scared on Halloween. More if I like to scare people. And again, I already know my office Halloween costume, and it's not scary at all. So, who really knows what I want to do? Nah, I mean, yes, I'm good at scaring people. I've always been good at sneaking up on people. And, half the fun on Halloween is that ever since I was a kid was after I was done trick-or-treating, you know, becoming part of the decorations. And, you know, scaring people. The best part was definitely scaring the parents. Because scaring their kids was easy. Which part was adorable? If I was a kid, I like to go hide and scare people. Oh, fair. I guess that would be adorable. I was good at it. I made a number of adults quite jump. Or quite jumpy. Yes, I was the decorations. I would be Dracula inside of a coffin we had. Or a gargoyle on a stoop. One year when I was too old to go trick-or-treating, I got a just a werewolf mask. I didn't have the rest of an outfit, so I just hid my arms behind my back, and sat there on the porch for hours. Didn't move as much as I could. Whenever someone came by to trick or treat, I made sure to wait till they got to the door, knocked, said trick or treat, and then, you know, jumped. How many more? Two more? Oh. Actually, I don't need to do two more. At this point, that is actually enough. Because if there is... This is 24, which means 20 should be minus... Now. Yeah, night titanium and graphene. So graphene... Okay, let's turn that off for a second. For this, I need... I'll need nitrogen later. Where are you? There you are. There you go. The rocket needed more. Probably good to start keeping an extra one on there just in case I run out. Alright, that was going. Forgot about that. And I only need 10. Yeah, I miscounted. I made 20 of them. I guess I'm getting 11 graphene. This is a good game. I'm definitely not playing it in the most optimized way, but I'm playing it in a fun way. You did kind of join in when I was already part of the way through and figured some stuff out. I definitely could play this game faster from the get-go. But right now, you aren't really learning much as I'm playing a DLC part. I could go back and work on the main story. But like, why? I work on the DLC. None offense taken. People like to watch streams to fall asleep to. I watch plenty of things to fall asleep to as well. Yeah, it's not exactly a game that's easy to make sense of if you don't have the information on hand. I'm glad to hear that. I can go back to setting it to automatic. Well, thank you for that. Can I put this on the rocket? It would look terrible. Yes, it looks terrible, but it is way better storage. Wow, that looks dumb. But people appreciate what I'm doing. If you appreciate what I'm like my content, then I'm thankful for you appreciating it. I believe that was the last one. That was in fact the last one. Let's go get that museum built. See what maybe it explains what it needs for progressing it, or we just start next up on whatever level 2 of something is. I could go and try and build the second interplanetary station thing, which I think it just help transporting resources, but that is just not my priority. This is stage 2 of the museum? Wow, that is not cheap. Alright, I built those there because at one point copper. I didn't have this thing. Portable oxygenator. Means to breathe in space. I'm feeling this thing's gonna be kind of like Animal Crossing, where you just give it a bunch of items. The question will be, what are those items? It definitely has enough power, it's just slow. I will need those. Before I do anything else, there we go. Right. Wait, not you. Not you. These are all the... Donate a resource nugget, donate a byte, donate a unit of power, and donate a seed. It said a unit of power. Require many different things to run. You can provide donations to help the museum grow. Why not try donating some of the things the museum needs to the appropriate donation centers? Large canister, medium battery, packager, medium fluid and soil canister. Mega structure component, printer required. I'm gonna run out of power by doing this. Use power required 5,000. Draws 10 units power while activated. Milestone in progress. Yep. See. Seed donation progress. Seeds donated 0. Needs 5,000. Wow, that's a lot. Ignoring you. Resource. Any resource? But needs 5,000. Wow. Again, that's a lot. And then bytes. I mean, feels like slightly a waste, but also... Come on, take all my bites. I use them for researches, but just take them. And let's turn this off. Needs 500 more. I'll wait till I gather them for that. And you will take a little bit longer. Ignore that. That was just me hitting the caps lock again. Ooh. Milestone achieved. Does it need more? Or is that all it needs? Oof, no. Well, it gives me power generation to make up for it, I suppose. I guess I could make it its own power generation rate, just keep going constantly, separate from my base's one. We're definitely not finishing whatever the museum's goals are tonight. That's probably going to be multiple streams away. Because clearly it's going to take more and more resources. Also, the seeds. The seeds are an absurd number. I have no idea how much that's going to take. Where's the clay? Slow, but it's constant power. The 25 units while active is related to its connection to the base. But this will be related to its connection to resource generation. Hmm. Not storage. I didn't need... I had the wrong item. Resonant iron is what I need. Well, it doesn't need to be the large one, I suppose, for this. It should be the best. I guess I'd use one of those to go to compound. Not the best thing, but it'll work. That is slow. Why is there a small battery here? Do you have space? No. There you go. What would the bites reward be? Can I plant this in the plant in the biome? Or no? No, it's not just... It's not one seed. Oh, it's not 5,000 seeds. It's 5,000 points per seed. Or seed. That makes more sense. Um, what about... What if I gave you glass? What would you do? Eight per. Bunch of resources for that. Fundable. Trophy. Don't know what that means. A bunch of milestones. Provide supple boost once you complete all the donation milestones. I mean, sure. Yeah, stage 2. I'm stuck. Can I even place that here? I cannot. It's too large. Oh, you. Nope. Because you're extra large, not just large. Oh, that's ship a platform. Hmm. That takes 2 and it generates 4, so I just want to make more of those. Oh, it just straight up is taking power anyways. Even from the main base. Oh well. Let's see. Compound. 3. Graphite. I did not pay attention. 5 for carbon. 100,000 next. Ooh. Well, we need 5 of those for whatever upgrade we do next. I have a feeling the thing that's going to get us the most benefits is going to be the thing that you know, in space. So, what do you take? 5 exo chips. 10 titanium alloy. Again, 50 copper. Again, 50 aluminum. And 50 compound. Neat. Well, it'll be a slow going next time. It's good to know that that was a waste. Anyways, I'm actually gonna wrap up here for tonight, so we'll see more progress for the museum and for building the stuff next time. Anyways, I've been Lord Javo. This has been Astroneer. Thank you with all that. Have a good morning, evening, or night. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye. Yeah, regretfully, this is my time to end. Like I said, I've been feeling the best, so I gotta go take some medicine, get some sleep. But like I said, it'll be tomorrow night. The stream probably start at 8 and then just go a bit longer. I'll change the stream schedule later. It's from my time, but this one stream start at 9 if that's a different time zone thing. Anyways, see you then. Have a good morning, evening, night. See y'all later, including you, Sierras. Bye.